Hi! Oops, I should probably change that back. Huh? Wait, actually, I need a second. Sorry, be right back. Hi. Sorry. I forgot to do something last minute. Anyway, I'm here. How you now? Good evening. How are you doing? Today has been, a rather, mm, a very much nothing day. Other days this week, I did at least something. Yesterday, for example, I cleaned the apartment. Uh, and yeah, today I did fuck all. It's a Sunday. I think I am allowed to forgive myself. Oh, thank you for the follow, Trevor Laska. Welcome to my channel. How are you doing? I hope you're doing fine. Chat to be cute though. You to be cute too. Hey, I aim to cultivate an audience that is loving, understanding, liberated, and very fucking cute. So, how's the audio? Do tell me if anything is too loud, if anything is too quiet. We here preach the good word of decent audio mixing. I don't wanna give anyone sensory overload because they can't understand me. Ah. It's Cody, yes! This is my 4th stream this week. This is the first time I streamed 4 times in a week. Are you proud of me? I'm consistent now. No more surprise streams. I promise that I'm gonna keep it up. Okay, so we're gonna continue where we left off last week, which was in the middle of a testimony from Salmonella, and I am so fucking pissed. Okay, so you remember how? So for those of y'all who were here last week, do you remember how I was stuck and unable to proceed because I couldn't figure it out what the contradiction was? So, I ended up looking up a walkthrough. So, here's the thing. When I first played this, I pressed... There's 4 statements. I pressed statements 2, 3, and 4. And later, I pressed statement 1. See, here's the thing. To progress through this one, you need to press statement 1 and then 3 in order. Because of course, why would an Ace Attorney do that? Ah! Sorry, I'm salty because I know that I had the right idea. I just didn't do the exact proper sequence. Come on, game, you're being more of a machine than I am. Okay. Eventide says reading objection. Well, I mean, there's probably already gonna be a lot of those today, in particular, but sure. Objection! Alright. Well, let's get into that good old voice acting mood. I've pre-lubricated, I suppose, my voice module with a bit of oil and a bit of QT. What time exactly did you take this break? I'd say it was from around 2:30 or so until 2:45. 2:30? That's the time of death! So he could have gone to Studio 1, killed Hammer, and come back. Guess it's possible time-wise. Edgeworth is looking disrespectfully. But it was only 15 minutes. 15! That's only 13 in base 12. No! No! Don't give me this base 12 bullshit. I already had enough of alternate counting methods yesterday in 999. Please! Make it stop! I don't have enough for the cap rating. Well, look on the bright side. Y'all, I lowered the point, what's the word? The point requirement for a lot of the redeems. So, yeah, you get to do more bullshit now. Enjoy. Well, hi, Lemma. It's been a while since I've seen you around. I hope you slept well. Claudia Loring. Hi, Six. Thank you for coming by. And we have a nya, so. Nya. No, wait, let's do it. Let's change it up. Let's do a nya in another voice. Let's do a nya in old bag's voice. Nya, you whippersnapper! Okay. Oh, wait. Okay, one more thing before we continue. We need a headset. There we go. Let me just... Thank you. I appreciate it. Okay. Edgeworth, nya. You're gonna have to redeem for that. You wait for that. Alright. Let's continue and finally get through this stupid fucking testimony. Hold it! Oh wait, no. That was a bit out of character. Hold it! What were you doing for those 15 minutes? Eating my T-bone steak. What else? There were 2 plates on that table? Oh, right. The other one was Tifa's. Sorry. Tifaske's plate. Tifaske's, the producer. To eat a T-bone steak in 15 minutes. That's quite a feat. Not so much if you don't have to worry about choking on your food like me. Please stop doing this animation, for the love of God! Hold it! Why is that? Objection! Haven't we had enough of this pointless line of questioning? Your Honor, the testimony to this point has made one certain fact painfully clear. The people in the trailer had nothing to do with this murder. It was impossible for any of them to go to Studio 1. Oh, I have an Edgeworth nya. Okay, perfect, since I'm already in the character. Nya, you absolute fool. This here, under my paw? Huh, I'm glad you asked. And then he stops to clean his whiskers. This widow thing here is my updated autopsy report. You absolute fool. What? Something wrong, Mr. Wright? Surely you aren't suggesting one of the people in the trailer went to Studio 1. Take off that cap. Right. If you insist. That said, you can choose something to be under the cap if you so wish. That's how the reading works. Give me a second. I wanted to say something before going off screen that would be funny, but nothing came to mind. I don't know, trans rights, I guess. There you go. Now I can more easily appreciate the head pad. Does it last forever? Is it healthy? Of course! This is my own personal version of heaven. I just get head petted until all the hair falls off.
What, is it right?
Phoenix, this is critical. Think about it before you give your answer.
You claim someone from the trailer went to Studio One?
Yes! I claim it! And claim it loud! If I agree to let everyone in that trailer off the hook, then the trial is over. Mr. Powers will be found guilty for sure. The victim was murdered at 2:30, the exact time of the break in the meeting. With 15 minutes, murder is certainly a possibility.
I suppose you might say that.
Oh, that's 500 bits. Ah, thank you. Oh, that's so nice. That's so nice. I actually haven't gotten bits in a while. Thank you. You see, many tiny bits make a lot, and you are a lot of it, Lemma. Thank you. Also, I'm gonna turn the head pad off now because it's probably getting a bit, what's the word? Polluting, I suppose. But thank you. I feel well and truly loved for. Ah! Does tax evasion involve random nuclear war? Well, only if you, like me, like to take everything over the top. Distracting, maybe, yes.
I suppose you might say that.
Right. I've got the judge thinking now. Because he usually isn't, I suppose.
Never a dull moment with you, is it right?
What's your point, Ashworth?
You've been doing your homework, haven't you? Look at the court record. The court record? Surely you knew that from 2:15 to 4 o'clock, the path between the studios was blocked. Mrs. Monkey's head had fallen across the path. Whoa, you're right! True, the break in the trailer meeting came right at the time of death. However, the path from there to the scene of the crime was blocked. The fallen Mrs. Monkey head barred the way.
Uh-oh. I can't believe we've been screwed over by Monkey. It's actually Mr. Monkey. But Edgeworth has a point. Please don't misgender the monkey, Edgeworth. That's not cool.
And somehow, I feel no desire to correct him. No counter-argument, Mr. Wright? Then I'm afraid you lose this round.
Oh well. I mean, did I have any other option? If we don't... if we don't indict someone in there... I knew about this before I said that, mind you. About the whole thing with the path being blocked. But if we don't indict someone now, we're screwed.
I believe we have seen enough evidence. I would like to relieve Mr. Manella from the stand. What? It's over? Very well. The court's opinion on this case is as follows. We have found that there were several other people in Studio 2 on the day of the murder. However, it is also clear that none of these people could have gone to Studio 1. They, therefore, have no relation to this case. Furthermore, with regards to the photo of the Steel Samurai, given the size of the costume, no one other than Mr. Powers could have worn it that day. All that is lacking is decisive evidence that he is the one who did it. If we had that, I'm afraid I would have to find Mr. Powers guilty. Your Honor, the prosecution is pleased to announce that we indeed have decisive evidence. A witness. Who is this witness, Mr. Edgeworth? My witness saw the very moment when the steel samurai skewered the victim. Order! I will have order! I see. The court will take a 10-minute recess, after which we will hear your witness. Court is adjourned for recess.
Well, I guess we bought some time? Sort of? October 19th, 11:04 a.m. District Court. Defendant Lobby number 1. Oh, the music didn't stop! The tension! I'm going to break under it! What do we do now, Mia? If everyone in that trailer has an alibi. I'm sorry, Phoenix. I guess I was wrong.
Mia! Don't tell me you're giving up! If you give up, what hope do I have?
Don't get me wrong. I've never given up on a trial before. Not while there was a chance. Only one thing became clear in your cross-examination. The people in the trailer could not have gone to Studio 1. I thought there was more to it than that. But I was wrong. That's all there is.
What's going to happen to me? It kinda seems like everyone in the courtroom thinks I did it. They think I am a murderer.
Don't worry, Mr. Powers. If you are innocent, we will prove it. I guarantee it. Leave it to us and be yourself. Be strong. Well, he certainly does not need help on that latter part. You are the Steel Samurai, hero to children everywhere, after all.
You... Thanks.
I can't do that deep of a voice. I'm trying my best. Look at this absolute wall of a man and this beautiful Barra protagonist. I cannot do him justice. Not with my squeaky voice. Okay, Phoenix. This one's for the kids. Let's do it. Oh, you're such a mom. Mia left us too soon. We needed a reasonable-minded person. We needed a calm head like this in our lives. Instead, we just have Dumbass 1 and Dumbass 2 trying to save a whole host of dumbasses from being executed. October 19th, 11:15 a.m. District Court, courtroom number 4.
Court is back in session for the trial of Mr. Will Powers. The prosecution has a concern. As our witness is a grade schooler of tender years, and this is a murder case, we're worried that the defense might cause unnecessary trauma with his cruel questioning.
Edgeworth, shut up! Shut up! Like, I don't get the feel that you are exactly someone who cares much for the purity of the world yourself.
Nice to see Edgeworth taking the moral high ground, I guess. However, we have no choice. The prosecution calls Cody Hackins to the stand.
Alright, I'm sorry everyone. It's time for me to take the stand. He's small! Just an absolute little potato! Tater top of a human being. Yeah. I, however, am not that short in comparison. Have I ever told y'all my height? I am 1.81 meter tall, or about-ish 5'11", I think that would be. I don't know, I don't do fake people measures.
Your Honor, perhaps you could arrange a box for him to stand on? Oh, right. Guard, please bring in the box. One of those donut crates should do.
Oh, good to see that that's where our taxpayer dollars are going. fake people measures, screams in British. We do not stand for the British here. Frosty, I love you. We also love Aragaddon, who's not here right now and is also British. But you too, y'all are the exceptions. You all are considered safe. The rest of the British, though, we will not forgive.
Would the witness... Would the witness state his name and grade in school? Witness!
What? Just because you're all grown up doesn't mean you get to push me around. Cody, answer this question, okay? Hey, it's you, the nice lady. I'm Cody Hatkins. I'm 2nd grade.
I get the feeling this is going to be a long, long day. Mr. Edgeworth, please remember that you're speaking to a child. Try to be gentle.
Oh yeah, good luck with that.
Witness. I mean, Cody.
He's having trouble with this gentle thing.
You were present. You were at Global Studios on the day of the incident.
You got a problem with that?
Please tell us what you saw that day.
What, Pops? Want me to tell you in grams with a bear? Bear? Oh my god. English. You want me to tell you in grams with a beer over there?
Just Mr. Edgeworth would be fine. I prefer being a gentleman myself. A very long day. Incidentally, photographic equipment is strictly forbidden in this courtroom. My apologies, Your Honor. You said you wouldn't testify if you couldn't bring it. I'd like special permission, if that's possible.
Wait, so you're saying you had to bargain terms with a kid, and you lost? Hey, I just got this new camera. Don't really know how to use it all that good yet. But I bring it with me wherever I go. Phoenix, I might have had that camera on the day of the murder. You'd better make a note of it in the court record.
Very well, Cody. Please testify to the court about what you saw the day of the incident.
It was a calm autumn afternoon. I was sitting on a bench. It was roughly 3:30 p.m. I know, because I have a habit of tirelessly checking my phone for updates and notifications. Who knows, maybe someone would have talked to me. Maybe a new Nendoroid had been released. I must always be on the prowl for the interesting stuff. And that moment, just as I was ungluing my eyes off of my phone screen, is when it happened. Someone called me cute to my face. Can you believe it? The absolute slander. No, being called cute on the streets with this silly face. I could scarcely believe it. I say death penalty. Call me cute to your face and ruffling your hair. Yeah, that's exactly how you get me to shut down. It's a secret shutdown sequence. I just curve into myself, kind of like a transformer. And, I don't know, just make a lot of weird noises. Witness's account. I wanted to see Steel Samurai rehearsal. Just once. I found a map on the internet and went to the studios that day. I went through the woods, off the path so that old lady wouldn't catch me. I was going for the studio. I got kind of lost on the way though, for about 30 minutes. When I came out by the studio, there was a Steel Samurai! It totally rocked! Right before my eyes, out came the bad guy. Of course, the Steel Samurai took him down. Pow! If I had my camera with me, there would have been no time for a shot, I tell you. Anyway, I couldn't get into the studio, so I went home.
Very well. The defense may begin its cross-examination. But be gentle. Remember, you're talking to a child.
This kid is tougher than most adults we've seen here, honestly. Cody versus Red White at 80 kilometers per hour. Who breaks Edgeworth the fastest? Okay. Hold it! Off the path? Yeah! No, the studios are in the valley there. If you go off the path a little, there's woods. That's where I was. I see. Anyhow... Hold it! You got lost in the woods? Yeah, I couldn't figure out which way I was walking. Man, was I relieved when I saw the blue studio doors. Guess what happened next? Hold it! What sort of bad guy was it? A guy. A person. Kinda tall. Skinny. Are you sure it was a guy? I don't know. It's kinda far away. He's being awfully fake. Hold it! What happened to the bad guy? Huh? Well, he kinda didn't move. Not a bit. Like he was dead. I guess he's a real pro. What a great actor! Yes, I suppose he was. Hold it! If you had your camera? You mean you weren't carrying your camera then? No, I wasn't. I'm really not sure if this voice I'm doing for Cody works. The other Cody. The Cody not Cody voice. The double Cody voice. The Cody on top of a Cody voice. Wait, that sounds wrong. Cody section. It's not like I have it all the time. Really? Guessing the killing freaked him out and he went home. Phoenix? Remember, he's a child. Use gentle words, but be firm. Easy for you to say. Alright. I went through the woods off the path so that old lady wouldn't catch me. I was going for the studio, but I kinda lost in the way. When I came up with the studio, there was still Samurai. I wanna press this a little bit more. Hold it! You really like the Steel Samurai, huh? Of course I do! I've taped every show! And I go to all the live performances! That's impressive. Have you been to the amusement park? Of course! Duh! My dad always takes me! Poor dad. Hold it! Was that day the first time you've been to the studio? Well, actually, I've been a couple of times. I never managed to get there on the rehearsal day. And that security lady's always yelling. Right. Please continue. Sure, Pops! I'm getting to it! How am I supposed to talk with you cutting me off all the time? Jeez! Oh yes, Edgeworth. Resilient. Undefeated in court. For the most part, anyway. Absolutely loved by people of all genders. At the top of his career, but his greatest weakness, a fucking 7-year-old! Hold it! Did nothing unusual happen on your way to the studio? Unusual? Did you see this monkey by any chance? Oh, you mean Mr. Monkey? Yeah, I saw him, but his hat wasn't busted. So, you went straight to the studio? Wait, so when exactly was he in there? Cause like, the hat got busted at 2:15, right? But the murder happened at 2:30. So, how does this add up? Oh wait, I haven't read this one yet. The Steel Samurai? Yeah, he was standing by the gate. It looked like he was thinking about something before going in. Then, he opened up the gate and went inside. I see. What then? I'm struggling to think of contradictions here. Like, there are things that seem kind of off, but there's nothing that I can be direct about, you know? Let me take a look through the court record real quick. Yeah, we've already read this. And... if you had your camera, you may already read this too. Am I missing anything here? Sorry that this is taking so long, I'm a little bit lost. This case always has me kind of fucked. Was that day the first time you came to the studio? Wait, no, I've also seen this already. Okay, I guess pressing's not gonna get us anywhere. So... When I came out by the studio, there was a Steel Samurai. I'm doing a big talk here. I'm gonna get there, I swear. I don't know. First, let me save it just to be sure. Well, I guess this could be the contradiction because he said that he always carries it, so it's weird that he doesn't have it with him. Oh, actually, that was it. Objection! Wait, that was too strong. Gentle but firm. Objection! Cody, what I just said seems, well, a little strange. Didn't you say before that you always bring your digital camera wherever you go? You were quite clear about that. Huh? Oh my gosh, that's such a cute face! Look at that! It's just like, oh! Oh! Cody, you shouldn't lie here. You understand that, right? Well, I don't think they're exactly gonna prosecute a 7-year-old for perjury, but it doesn't mean that it's good either way.
Mr. Wright, a word with you.
Uh-oh. Was I putting the pressure on too much?
What is this digital camera contraption you're talking about?
The judge is not even a boomer. He's whatever comes 1 or 2 generations before a boomer. It's a digital camera, Your Honor. It's kind of a new sort of camera. How do I explain that? I see. Anyway, Cody, I can't believe you wouldn't bring your camera on a trip to the studios. You did bring it, didn't you? Objection! Mr. Wright, how cruel you are to terrorize a poor child so. I don't care if he's a child or a prosecuting attorney. No one should lie in court. Wow! Burn! Are we a yeah? This is 100% calling Edward out for his bullshit last case. What do you mean, or a prosecuting attorney? Well, Cody. What? Yeah. So I had my camera. So what? Got a problem with that? So, you did have a camera? And did you use this camera? Ah, he's a little photographer. He is going places. Probably therapy after this case because this is way too much for a 7-year-old, but still places. Why would I use it? I was too busy watching.
Very well. Please testify to the court about what you were so busy watching.
What I saw. Yeah, I had my camera with me. But I was glued to the action. I couldn't take my eyes off it. The Steel Samurai goes for the bad guy. Wham! Then the bad guy stopped moving. He's so strong. The Steel Samurai rules.
Oh, is that all? Well, that was brief. Mr. Wright, your cross-examination.
Hey, here's a fun little term for you people in chat. Have you ever heard of the term false cognate? It's sometimes you have words across languages that are very similar and likely mean very similar things because they come from the same root. For example, you have banana in English, and then you have banana in German because those are both the same thing. And then you have funny stuff like brief, which means short or curt in English, but in German it means letter. There was no real point to that aside, I just want to talk about it. There's so many words like that. Every time it comes up again, I'll talk about it and you're gonna get pissed because it's very useless trivia. Hold it! So you were watching the Steel Samurai. Did you watch the whole fight? Yeah! Of course! You didn't turn away? Not even once? No! Okay, then tell us exactly what happened. Yeah! I'm getting to that! Hold it! So the bad guy attacked him first? Yeah! What sort of person was this bad guy? I told you, person. He was a person. How was he dressed? I kinda don't remember. I was too busy watching the Steel Samurai.
I see. And what happened next?
Hold it! Why? Huh? What do you mean, why? Why wasn't the bad guy moving? Well, cause the Steel Samurai brought him to justice! And how exactly did he do that? How did he do it? For Samurai Kick! And a Samurai Punch! Samurai Chop! Samurai Slap! Something like that. still being vague about this. What? Don't give me that look, Pops! How should I play this? Cody? What? Something's bothering me. Before you said it, you couldn't take your eyes off the action. Yeah? So what? Yeah, you missed the most important part.
Objection! What is the meaning of this? The witness has stated what he saw quite clearly.
Objection! You know as well as I do that he's being vague.
Tell me, what kind of murderer uses a samurai slap?
Whoa, yeah, like, a snap back on Twitter is not gonna get anyone murdered.
My point is this. Cody, you may have seen some of the Steel Samurai's fight, but you missed the most important part, the killing blow.
Let me guess, the Steel Samurai just slapped him over and over and over until he became a cooked evil magistrate. Oh yeah, I have to look at it, but apparently someone actually went and managed to cook a chicken by slapping it over and over and over with a machine, which is absolutely the stupidest thing I could imagine of. Like, that's like the second dumbest thing you could use a machine for, next to playing video games online.
But you missed the most important part, the killing blow. Order! Order! Mr. Wright, how could this be? Can you explain how he might have missed something so vital? That's the thing.
Phoenix, I believe you're on the right track with this. Think, why didn't Cody see the climax of the fight? I know you. You can figure this out.
Mr. Wright, your answer. We have ascertained that this young boy is a great fan of the Steel Samurai. Why wouldn't he watch the climax of the fight?
Well, here's my idea. He has photos of every victory scene that the Steel Samurai has won. And he had his camera with him. So the only reason why he couldn't have done that, why he wouldn't take a picture, is because the Steel Samurai didn't win. That is what I'm assuming. Because he clearly was there, so it can't be that he was watching something else. And he couldn't watch it. Actually, this option, whether it's right or not, depends on semantics. Is it in he couldn't watch it as in he was blocked by something, or as in he couldn't bear to watch it? I'm not sure. Whether I pick this or not highly depends on that little semantic difference. I'm gonna risk it. Because he couldn't watch it. How could he calmly watch a murder taking place at his age?
Objection! Just a moment, please. One thing has become quite clear in this boy's testimony. He did not believe he was witnessing a murder. He was watching the Steel Samurai fight, like on TV. The more real the fight, the more he would have watched. I have to agree with Mr. Edgeworth. Well, Mr. Wright, you have another explanation? We have a certain...
Yeah, blah blah blah.
Your Honor, I have evidence. Evidence?
Yes, Your Honor. Why did Cody look away from the fight? Okay, I think my reasoning was still correct.
Take that! Here's my proof. Proof?
Can I do that again? This doesn't prove anything.
Lost your nerve, have you? Very well. I'll ask you the question again. I have ascertained that this young boy is a great fan of the Steel Samurai.
Also, he was watching something else. I guess that could also fit in what I think is going on here. As in, like, he wasn't watching the Steel Samurai win? I don't know. He missed the climax of the fight because he was looking at something else. Probably. Okay, that's also not it. Ah. It's alright. Explain yourself. What could possibly distract this? Ah! I hate myself right now. I'm really better at this kind of stuff. I don't know why I'm being so dumb. What could possibly distract this boy from seeing his idol, the Steel Samurai, fight? What do you claim he was looking at? Mr. Wright, please refrain from making baseless claims. Yes, sorry, Your Honor. Oh my god. Think. God, I don't know. Ah, fuck it. Guess I'm just gonna have to throw stuff at this until I get it right, I guess. I mean, what are the reasons why he could have looked away? My theory is that he somehow watched the Steel Samurai lose. But there's nothing here that particularly proves that. I guess maybe it's because the monkey had fell? I don't know. How's it going? I'm stuck. That's how it's going, unfortunately. Let's try the monkey, I guess. It was not the monkey. Maybe it's because he was trying to take a picture that he looked away? Oh, I think please tell me it's the correct reasoning. Because I'm gonna feel so stupid if my reasoning is not wrong. It is not the right one. Here's my proof.
What's that? The camera?
The witness stated that he recently received this camera.
Yes, I'm aware of that.
He wasn't entirely familiar with its operation.
I'm aware of that too.
Oh! Correct. Why would Cody be looking somewhere else at the critical moment? It's either of two things. Either a squirrel passed by, and squirrels are great, or I saw a cute girl walking down the street. Because he was looking at his camera. He was trying to take a picture. Hey, I got the reasoning right eventually. It wasn't just random guessing, okay? I still kind of got this. Please validate me. I'm feeling very dumb right now. Hey! Bullseye. What's your problem, Pops? Got a thing for picking on little kids? Repressing, not picking. Good job, Phoenix. Cody was lying, clearly. Smart of you to realize there was no way he could just stand there, watching his hero, and not take a picture. Right. Cody, there was only one reason why we would have looked away from the fight. And that was because he wanted to take a picture. For having just received your camera, you weren't used to using it yet. So, you missed the climax of the fight, correct? Yeah. Well, Phoenix? I'll bet you anything is hiding more than that. Have him testify again.
Right. Mia means business. Your Honor, the defense would like to request that Cody Hackins testify once more. Very well. Cody? Could you please tell us about your camera? And about why you didn't take a picture of the fight?
Welcome to the real world, kid. I guess it's a 7-year-old that you need to be throwing a bucket of cold water at. No photo. Pixar GTFO. Yeah, you're right, Pops. The Steel Samurai had just escaped from the clutches of the villain. So I held up my camera to take a picture. But the lens wouldn't open in time. So I missed it. That's all that happened. Yup.
Anything strange in that testimony, Mr. Wright?
I'm not sure. But I'd like to proceed with the cross-examination anyway. Ah, yeah, the music kicked in. Bum, 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 dum, bum, dum, 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 okay, that's enough vibing. Hold it! Pops?
Pops?
Yeah! I call you Pops, you spiky-haired geezer! Geezer? I'm not sure. Geezer?
I'm Mr. Edgeworth. And I guess I'm the dear gentleman.
That's what I hate about grown-ups. They're also self-conscious.
Okay, off with the kid gloves. Testify, witness. Testify.
Yikes! Yeah, I guess calling Phoenix old is his weak point.
Hold it!
So did you see the beginning of the So you did see the beginning of the fight? Yeah. Did you notice anything unusual? Well, I guess the Steel Samurai was moving a little strange. Moving strangely?
Hold it! Why couldn't you take a picture?
My new camera has too many buttons. I couldn't figure it out. I tried to take a picture. I really tried. Much like me, this Cody also has a lot of trouble with handling technology and tech stuff.
Hold it!
When the lens opened, what did you see? Well, a person on the ground. And the Steel Samurai. That is all that happened. Yup.
Hold it! That's all?
Yeah. I told you, I didn't take a picture.
I would have, once I got a lens open. Did he really not take a picture? Not even one?
Oh no, today... Oh, everyone, bring your shirts, bring your pants, because today we are pressing until we cannot breathe anymore. And lucky you, I don't need to breathe at all.
Nah, he definitely would have taken a picture. There's gotta be something here I can use. Cody! Listen up, Cody Hackins. I know exactly what happened that day. You took a picture!
Hey!
Bullseye?
How did you know?
I see through all your lies, Cody Hackins. It's one of my powers.
Wow!
This feels great!
Yeah, I took a picture.
Perhaps you can change your testimony to reflect this, Cody?
I took a few shots, but it was too late, so I erased them.
Hold it! You erased them?
Yeah!
Why would you erase a picture of your beloved Steel Samurai victorious?
Well, you know, Phoenix feeling great about making a kid feel bad. I guess Phoenix just said fuck kids. Poor Maya. Why would I want to keep a picture like that? It's becoming less and less cooperative. I better find a clear contradiction soon. Or some solid evidence. How can I pick holes in such a short testimony? There has to be something. Dig up the dirt, Phoenix. Find out what this kid's all about. Okay. Wait, no. I didn't mean to skip over the last one. This has to be it. Objection! I knew it. Objection! Cody! What? Man! Every time you say Cody, you follow with something bad. I hope it's not ever gonna be the case with me. I want the name Cody to inspire good feels and hopefully promises of candy. Cody will love you, and Cody loves you back. I just want to thank you for giving me this the other day. Huh? Oh, right. What was it you told me then? I go to every live performance. I always take a picture when the Steel Samurai lands a final blow. Wazam! I got them all. I never missed one. A perfect collection. Cody, did you really get a picture of the Steel Samurai standing victorious over his foe? If you did, I find it hard to believe that he would just erase it. I seem to finally be back on my groove. Wouldn't you keep it for your album? Ah! Wait, that sounded weak. Ah!
Mr. Wright, what exactly is this album?
It's called Path to Glory. It's a collection of pictures of the Steel Samurai, all taken by Cody Hackins. He claims it's a perfect collection of every battle the Steel Samurai has won.
I see.
Don't you find this very odd, Your Honor? Among all his pictures of the Steel Samurai, none were taken that day.
Order? Mr. Wright, have you an explanation? If the Steel Samurai had just defeated his adversary, I certainly would expect to see a picture of it in this album.
Exactly my point, Your Honor. Stop scratching your stubble, Phoenix. It's uncomfortable. Look at him go. Screech, screech, screech. Screech, screech, screech. Did you hear all these whiplash sounds? What is this, Johnny test?
No. Wait. No way.
Phoenix, I think we finally discovered the truth. And what a truth it is.
Mia, are we sure about this? Did he actually...
Yes, I'm pretty sure what you're thinking is right. Tell them, Phoenix. Tell them what the truth is.
Mr. Wright, please explain to the court what is going on here. Why was there no picture in the album from the day of the murder? Why would the boy ever rate the photos he took?
I was right! I was fucking right! I was just too far ahead for this stupid fucking game! I am a gifted kid! I could escape 3 whole grades at once! My absolute victory, memorized in VOD form. I can think of only one reason, Your Honor. The Steel Samurai did not win. That's why Cody deleted those photos.
You mean the Steel Samurai lost?
Well, Cody, I'm right, aren't I? Tell the truth. The bad guy defeated the Steel Samurai. No way! No! It's impossible! The Steel Samurai never loses! He never loses to anyone! Ever! Your Honor, the witness has revealed everything with his words.
there was a reason why he lied and told us he didn't take a picture. The same reason he erased his precious photos. For Cody, it was inconceivable that a Steel Samurai could be defeated. However, Cody witnessed the impossible. He saw the Steel Samurai lose. Yet, to defeat what he saw would destroy everything he believed in. That's why he lied and said the Steel Samurai won. He couldn't handle the truth. You can't handle the truth! Order! I will have order! Witness, I mean Cody, is this true? What did you see? Tell the court what you saw. Cody, that day, you saw the Steel Samurai lose a fight, right? Okay, you're right. The Steel Samurai fell down. Then he didn't move. Order! Order! Order!
Why isn't anyone objecting to him leading the witness? Is this your first Ace Attorney stream? Is this your first Ace Attorney anything? This isn't exactly a realistic portrayal of court procedure. Legal Eagle would have a field day with this one. I mean, he already has. He did review one episode of the anime, but I get the feeling that if he continued watching, he would get more and more desperate.
What kind of stunt are you trying to pull, right? The Steel Samurai was the murderer, not the victim. Yet, according to your witness's testimony, the Steel Samurai was the one who fell. Mr. Wright, what's going on? Apparently, we have all made a serious error. Error? What's this all about? If you understand what really happened, it's actually quite simple. At the end of the fight, the Steel Samurai fell to the ground and lay still. In other words, the Steel Samurai was not the killer. He was the victim. Don't you see? Jack Hammer was a Steel Samurai. Order! 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 So, the Steel Samurai in this photograph? You're saying the man in this costume was the victim, Mr. Jack Hammer? That's what I'm saying, Your Honor. Jack Hammer was present at the action scene run-through that morning. Thus, he obviously knew about Will Powers' foot injury. But wait, how did Mr. Hammer come to Studio 1 already? That's what everyone thought. But remember what Ms. Oldback said in her testimony?
On the day of the murder, I arrived at the court station at 1 p.m. Did I see poor old Hammer? No. I had already gone to the studio before I got back to the court station.
Mr. Jack Hammer left the employee area after lunch. However, no one saw him going to Studio 1. Nor was there a picture of him. He waited for Mr. Powers to take a nap in his dressing room. Then, he snuck into the dressing room and stole the Steel Samurai costume. But why would a victim do such a thing? I don't know.
I got it!
Hmm?
I thought that the Steel Samurai was moving strange. So was a different person inside the suit. Pops!
Huh? Me? What?
Actually, there was one piece of data I saved.
Data?
Yeah, a photo on my digital camera.
What? Show us, quick!
No way, man. Why are you gonna look at me like that?
Now!
Here. This is it. What is it then? Wait a fucking second. Wait a fucking second! That is not Studio One! Holy bananas! That just froze everything up into the air! Ah!
Well, looking at this, it's too little hard to say. I'm afraid there could be anyone in that costume. Your opinion, Mr. Wright?
I agree, Your Honor. This isn't the size of evidence.
I'm sorry, this doesn't look like it's a proof we need. I'll give it back.
Wait, Phoenix.
Yeah? What?
Look at that photo once more. That's it, Phoenix. That photo is all the evidence you need to win this trial.
What?
Your Honor! May I see that photo once more, please?
Certainly. I don't see why not.
Phoenix, show him! There is a glaring, decisive inconsistency with the facts as we know them in that photo. Find the inconsistency in the photo. Ah, the taste of victory! Take that! Your Honor, look at this.
Is he a gate?
Might I draw your attention to the number on that gate?
The number? Oh yes. Well, it's hard to see, but it looks like a 2.
Clearly not A1, Your Honor. Correct?
Ah!
I believe Mr. Edwards sees what I'm getting at.
But... that's impossible!
I'm imagining the judge doing that little John Travolta gif right now, and he's holding his, court robes.
What is this all about? Please explain so that I might be shocked along with the rest of the court.
Yes, I didn't get the plot twist. I didn't keep up with the last 5 episodes that much. Sorry, that happens a lot with me when I watch these shows. There'll be like some shocking twist, and I have to turn to the person watching it like, I don't get it. Why is this a big thing? Please tell me! I'll use a studio guide map. The body was found here, in Studio 1. However, what do we see in this photo, taken at the time of the murder? It does not say what on that gate in the photo. Your Honor, here is a true scene of the crime. Show the judge where the murder took place. Take that! Here, at Studio 2.
Oh, I see. That would explain the 2 on the gate in the photo.
Your Honor, I find it very significant that the murder took place in Studio 2. The path to the trailer was blocked.
So we have heard.
The path was blocked at 2:15. In other words, the victim went to Studio 2 before that time.
Yes, I suppose that would be the case.
Remember Mr. Salmonella's testimony? Allow me to remind the court. He said no one in the trailer was guilty because they could have not gone to Studio 1. Yet, in actuality, the reverse was true. Only someone in the trailer could have committed this murder. They were the only ones with access to the scene of the crime. Studio 2! I got it. It's my birthday. You're fucked. I win. As you may recall, there is a trailer in Studio 2. Now, on that day, a meeting was held in that very trailer. There was a break in the meeting corresponding to the time of death. During that break, Mr. Salmonella and Mr. D. Vasquez were outside, eating steak. They were at the scene of the crime.
Order!
The defense makes the following claims.
The scene of the crime was Studio 2.
Oh, okay. Okay. It's time for a hearty, mechanical, cute, adorable Objection! I love how these shows, going all the way back to Matlock, always work by having the person found innocent by showing that someone else is guilty. Yes, and you know what I'm guilty of? Loving this kind of media. One of my favorite schlock junk food garbage is like crime procedurals. I think that if I had to choose a favorite, it would be Castle. At least the first 3 seasons. I freaking love that show. Not so much on the later seasons, though I still have to rewatch seasons 5 through 8. Did I ever finish season 8? Well, I didn't, but I know that is garbage, whatever. Anyway, Castle is amazing. Nathan Fillion is a good actor. Yes.
The scene of the crime was Studio 2. The person that the security guard, Miss Oldbeck, saw was the victim, Mr. Jack Hammer. Mr. Hammer, for some reason, stole a steel samurai costume. Then, he went to Studio 2. Objection! This is madness! No, this is the law! Boing! Jack Hammer is the victim! The victim! Why would he steal a steel samurai costume? Are you suggesting he did so to cover up the details of his own murder? Well, no, of course not. Or do you have proof? Give me proof that the victim, Jack Hammer, stole the costume.
Do we have proof? I guess we could use the sleeping pills.
I have proof. You do? You do? Is right? Now that they're so surprised, suddenly I'm much less confident. I think I'm right, though. Here's my proof that Jack Hammer stole the costume. Take that! This is it. An empty medicine bottle?
What's with empty medicine bottles in these? I mean, we already had one of these last night. Of course he took it. That's why it's called Steel Samurai. Oh gosh, I need to think of a joke now. Why am I stupid? Come on, there's gotta be a joke somewhere in here. I got nothing. I wanted to make a pun with Jack and jacking something, but I couldn't get it.
I found this on the table in the employee area. The same table where Mr. Hammer and Mr. Powers ate. The label reads sleeping pills. Sleeping pills? The defendant, Mr. Powers, spent that entire afternoon sleeping. He was drugged by Mr. Hammer. Wait a moment. That bottle does raise some suspicions, yes. But there is no proof that Mr. Hammer used it. Your Honor, I have an idea. An idea? Very well, let's hear it. I want to check this bottle for fingerprints. If my claim is true, Mr. Hammer's fingerprints should show up on this bottle. I suppose you're right. Very well. The court will take possession of the bottle.
Wait, it wasn't under the court's possession before? How do evidence laws work here? Just more anger at the inconsistencies that we have but to bottle up.
This court will suspend proceedings on the current trial for today. Cody Hackman's testimony has revealed new possibilities in this case.
Hello, Jordan. Welcome to the stream. We have just finished trial day 2 for the third case of Ace Attorney. Soon we're going to the last investigation phase.
In fact, things may have happened very differently than we previously thought. The steel samurai seen by Miss Oldback may have been the victim, Jack Hammer. The scene of the crime was not Studio 1, but Studio 2. and those in the trailer did have time to commit murder. Is that right?
Yes, Your Honor.
Your homework is to find the answer to the following question. When will Mr. Hammer steal the Steel Samurai costume? Also, who killed him and why? Find the answers for me by tomorrow. That's a lot of homework. Mr. Redgeworth. You will need to reconsider your stance in this case. Above all, you will need to reconsider your suspicion of Mr. Will Powers. As you say, Your Honor. This trial will be extended until tomorrow. This is the last extension, because we only do trials for 3 days. Because that's about all we could do on the Game Boy Advance.
Hey, I'm happy to see you're doing great. I hope you enjoyed the stream.
Very well. Court is adjourned.
A 3-day free trial! October 19, 2:47 p.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby number 1. Oh, there's a link. Okay. Live today, do not fail me. It was a quick wink, but that's gotta count. Let me try again. I wanna see if I can hold it. No, again. Hey there. I did it. If the conclusion doesn't arrive in 30 minutes, the trial is free, and so is the defendant.
Whew. That was a close one.
We were saved by a hair, but that's all that counts. No, we were saved by a camera. I felt seriously about going home about 3 times during the trial.
Me too.
Well, Mia, have some faith.
Really? You both seem so confident.
Mia be like, no confidence.
Maybe I should take up a career in acting? I was ready to pronounce you dead about 3 times back then. Oh my god, Phoenix! Don't tell this to the man's fucking face! Holy shit!
Me too. Mia, I thought you were the reasonable one. You're gonna take away all of his willpower. He's gonna have no name left to him. Well, honestly, after this, if his career continues, I would be surprised.
Dead?
Of course, we're kidding.
Are you sure? I wasn't kidding. No, Mr. Powers. We have to go make our final investigation. But I promise, we'll find the true killer by tomorrow's trial. Right. Thanks.
Oh. That was a difficult one. And no small part thanks to me being way too slow and figuring out this game's logic. October 19th, 3:27 p.m. Wright and Co. Law Offices. Is Mia still gonna be around? Also, just a second, I need a swig of oil. Once I open... Why did I screw the lid so tight? Guess I'm more powerful than I thought. Cody, the powerful MB bot, can crush cans in a minute. Can lift the couch. Can, what's another sign of strength? Can survive the harshest of insults. But that's, please don't insult me. I'm baby. Oh. Okay, that last one was dumb. But there you go, that's your redeem. That was a close one. Huh, Mia? More like, huh, nya. Really? Too bad. I'm sorry I missed it.
Maya!
So, What happened?
Well, I think I've got a pretty good idea who did it. Now, all I need is a motive. And proof.
Wow! Good going, Nick!
Under the initial trial system, tomorrow is the last day we have.
Initial trial? What's that?
That's a new court system they introduced 2 or 3 years ago. They have so many cases in the system, they decided to speed the whole process up.
So, under that system, trials have to end in 3 days?
Yeah, pretty much. Well, with no time to waste.
Thank you for waiting until now to introduce this insanely important piece of plot.
I don't get it, Maya.
It's like pizza trial. Delivered in 15 minutes or you get it for free.
Why would Mr. Hammer steal the Steel Samurai costume?
What? You mean Mr. Hammer was wearing the costume?
Yeah,
But Mr. Hammer was the victim, Nick! Why would he go through the trouble of stealing it?
that's what we have to find out.
What happened with the director's testimony?
Well, it's pretty clear that the producer and the director were both in the trailer.
Huh.
Which means that the killer has to be one of them.
Really?
Because the real scene of the crime was Studio 2, where that trailer is.
Woo! What?
Was Maya always this excitable?
I mean, these are some big plot twists she missed.
Well, have you noticed anything that might help us?
I can see what's going on when Mia is here. So, no, I haven't noticed anything.
Right.
Maybe we should go talk to WP?
WB Powers. Right.
Time to visit the big man. October 19th, detention center. Visitor's room. So far, he's the only person who's been wearing anything close to an actual prison suit. I mean, this is orange. It's sort of tracksuit like that's gotta count, right? I love how they just let people come into custody while wearing, I don't know, office attire, circus outfits. What are they gonna let people wear in prison these days? Where are our good old Christian values?
Mr. Wright, you did very well again today. Thank you.
Oh,
Thanks. Could you not look like you're about to burst into tears?
willpower is just that one image of a cat with teary eyes. Oh, wow, Nick! You must have really wowed them in there.
And could you wipe that grin off of your face?
Hey, WP! Only 1 day left! Let's make it count!
Yes. Though there's not really anything I can do to help.
I'm not really sure what I can do either.
Please, this is no laughing matter. Could you tell me more about Miss Vasquez? Oh, the producer? She is well respected in the industry. They say she's a genius.
A genius?
She's been at Global Studios for 5 years now. Right or wrong, nobody dares tell her different these days.
Why's that?
Ever since she came on board, we've had nothing but hits. Global Studios was on its knees, but she picked it up and made it shine. Oh, and...
And what?
Nothing. Forget it. I've only heard rumors anyhow.
Dude, your life is on the line. I don't think you wanna keep anything from us.
Can you tell me anything about Mr. Manella? Oh, he used to be a minor straight-to-video director.
I would one day love to work as a gay-to video director myself. Is that what they call opening an OnlyFans when you're queer?
But something in his work caught Foske's eye. She brought this new samurai idea to him. Now everyone knows the name Salmonella. I hear he's pretty much at her beck and call though. Whenever she says jump, he asks, how high, and all that.
I can imagine him being at her beck and call, though I can't imagine him jumping. I was wondering about Mr. Hammer. He was a big star back in the day, right? Didn't he just drop off the face of the earth?
Oh. Yes, you're right. In fact, he was my role model when I started in this business.
As well as having an unfeasibly high IQ of 300, Vasquez is a romanticist, a feminist, and self-professed lady. Yeah, she pulled herself up by her bootstraps. What a woman. The Will voice hurts to do.
But he just stopped taking on big roles. And that's when he began appearing in little productions at Global.
How could he do that? I was really looking forward to a sequel to Samurai Summer. Yes, I could barely wait for Samurai Autumn.
He just gave up being a star 5 years ago.
Oh, we have heard of 5 years ago before. What was I doing 5 years ago? Let's see, it was 2016. I was turning 18 back then. A fully legal bucto. I remember that I had a lemon cake for that birthday. It was like very cheap. Someone made it for me, but like they made it by mixing juice, juice powder. Yeah, that would have been the cheapest way to go about it. But hey, it tasted nice. That's what matters. Mochi mochi, hi. Guten Abend. Willkommen zum Stream. Wie geht's?
Actually, now that I think about it, that was right when Miss Vasquez came to Global.
5 years ago? Alright! We're done! I don't have to do the voice anymore. Now we move to another difficult voice! Recht gut hier. Don't worry about speaking in other languages. People speak in Portuguese a lot here, because that's another language I speak. I don't mind. In fact, I welcome it. Let this be a beautiful mishmash of cultures. A true quilt of languages. October 19th. Global Studios, main gate. Are you okay? The old windbag sure is quiet today. That's a new one for her, for sure. You know, this place is really peaceful like this. Nick? I think our guard's down.
Yeah?
I bet we could even eat those donuts in the guard station, if we wanted. You eat, you die. There was no voice here, but somehow the delivery was so perfect. Whew! She's alive! I was wondering about Dee Vasquez, the producer. She's like, yeah, you can never be sure with her. I get the feeling that she would not look like your usual dead person when she died. She would probably be stuck in a screaming pose. Oh, the studio bigwigs love her. So she always gets her way. She seems bitter. Do you not like the producer? Look, the studio people don't want me talking about her, so sorry. Can I ask you about Salmonella, the director? Sal? He's soft. A pushover. That's whatever Vasquez tells him to. She treats him like dirt, but I think he likes it. Oh no. Oh no. I did not need a mental image of that guy as a bottom. Huh? Why would anyone, like, being treated like dirt? Because, actually, let me shut my mouth before I go TMI. That doesn't make any sense, does it, Nick?
No.
No, it doesn't, Maya. About Mr. Hammer. Ah! I heard about what you said to me, cheeky whippersnapper! Poor old Hammer, you drag his star down from the sky and stomp on it! Calling him a criminal, a thief! I won't forget this!
Uh-oh. She's really pissed this time.
You listen to me, whippersnapper! My poor old Hammer will never do such a thing! At least he borrows his costume so he could sneak by me! He'll never stoop so low! It's impossible! I sound like a parrot just now. Ah! Give me crackers, you whippersnapper! I don't think that we're gonna be gleaning any new information, but let's try the guard station. The computer that runs the studio security cameras. Huh? Looks like it's been turned off for the day. Yep. Just more of the same. Well, that saves us time. We can just move on. Let's go to the employee area. October 19th. Global Studios. Employee area. I guess they're not filming today either. I did want to see them filming. Just one time. This trial will be over and done by tomorrow. You can come see them film later. I guess. This is where you found that bottle of sleeping pills, right?
Uh-huh.
I wonder if there are any other clues lying around.
Yeah! No! No touching!
Yeah! Gumshoe, no need to throw us to the floor! We are precious.
Oh, sorry, pal. Didn't mean to frighten you.
Didn't mean... I almost had a heart attack!
I guess I can be a little dramatic at times. I suppose it's the actor in me.
Everyone's got an actor in them today, it seems, from right to Gumshoe. Do I have an actress in me? Am I any good at acting? That is still to be decided.
Dramatique, indeed. Anyway, I'm here to examine the plate on that table.
Wait, are you looking for sleeping pills?
Yeah, pal. Traces are rough.
God, I love this theme. I'm not sure if it's meant to be specifically Gumshoe's theme, but it usually only plays when he's around, so that's what I consider it to be. So, you're looking for traces of the sleeping pills? How?
For a thorough examination, I gotta take the plate back to the precinct. But I have the capabilities to make a cursory examination right here. Our science guy gave me some tests and solution. This reacts to these sleeping pills, see? If there are traces, it'll change color.
Wow, neat. Well, Detective Gumshoe, what are you waiting for? He's also here to grab some food for himself because he doesn't have any food at home. And before we go, they have already eaten the steaks. I don't know, he's just gonna be like... Eat the little pieces around the bone. I don't know why it took me so long to get what I wanted to say there. I just sometimes need a second to fully load all the information into off of the CPU, I guess. How did you read this line? I don't remember. Let's do it again anyway.
Now, everything in due time, pal. Well, testing solution on plate change color, right?
So the food on this plate had been laced with sleeping pills.
Looks like it.
Steak plate added to the correct. How goes your investigation?
To tell the truth, it's a real mess, pal. Some people think we should pursue the case we already have against Powers. And some people think we should switch suspects.
What do you think, Detective Gunshoe?
Well, pal, I hate to admit it, but I'm not sure about the case against Mr. Powers anymore. I feel kind of bad for Mr. Edgeworth, though.
How's Edgeworth doing, anyway?
Mr. Edgeworth is out of control. He was in the waiting room and he crushed this paper cup with hot coffee in it.
Oh, it's the angry prosecutor version of punching a hole in the drywall. Whoa.
Talk about burns, pal!
Wow! The fury of Edgeworth! Yeah, he's really on edge, for what it's worth. Yeah, crushing paper cups. The absolute manliest of theories, I suppose. Cups, bottles. Say, whatever happened with that empty bottle?
Oh, the bottle of sleeping pills? Well, I got some good news for you about that. I found the victim Jackhammer's prints on the bottle.
So that means...
Yep, sounds like the one who put Powers to sleep was none other than the victim.
So I was right. I mean, then shouldn't they just throw the case out? Because if Powers was drugged, then there's literally no way he could have done it. What are you doing? The great still lying here. Ah, they sing Weston at last. They know if they fix it, I just kick it off again. The poor assistant. There's a half-finished spectra for a stage here. Looks like a castle. Probably new old... this is just stuff we've seen before. Maybe the table will have something new. The remains of the employees' lunch are scattered around. Everyone was probably too shocked to clean up. There's a T-bone on one of the plates, and mine's the steak. Nope, not even there. Okay, then we just move on. The door to the dressing room. It's not locked. Right. That's not how I get in. It's by using this. Duh. Oh, hello. What are you doing here? Oh, I was just cleaning up the dressing room. I guess WP won't be using it anymore, so... What? Why? But WP's innocent! Yes, and I'm really grateful for all you've done. But this week is the last episode of the Steel Samurai. What? No! Oh, poor Maya. That's how I feel when the stuff I like gets cancelled. Here's a random thing you've never watched. Have y'all ever heard of Glitch Text? It's a cartoon on Netflix that barely managed to get a second season, probably wouldn't be getting a third. It's nothing mind-blowing, but I like it and I'm sad that it's not coming back. I mean, very likely not coming back. Looks like someone was sleeping here. Oh, sorry. I haven't cleaned up there yet. There are some regular suits in among the costumes here. Those must be his own clothes. Sorry, Cody, I'm canceling you now. Oh no! Over what? What bad word did I say? What bad take have I published? They always have mirrors like this in dressing rooms. I always check my hairdo when I look in the mirror. Not quite as spiky as usual. See? Yeah, gotta pick up the gel. There's an array of cosmetics here. This is the week used in Samurai Boogie Wiki. Wow! You remember, Nick? Thanks to you. You're a demon foe, Koi. No! I'm not a demon foe! I love demons! What the hell are you talking about? Wait, is what the hell demon phobic to say? But no! I even pre-ordered the Lucifer Nandoroid and the Lucifer for the Helltaker. There's an Android now, I'm so happy! Can't wait for that to arrive in December. Yes, I collect anime figures. I mean, what do you expect? Look at my fucking face. Right now, I've got a Kaguya and a 02 on my desk. Kaguya as in, from Love is War. One day I'll get a Chica and the President. Whose name I forgot it, because of course. Its Powers is back. Ha! Don't worry, we're taking this back with us, and we're putting the case in it. Because the way things are going, I would say that's where the case is. In the bag! I put all of WP's personal belongings in there. You'll be able to come pick them up, right? I'm sure he'll come, yes. There's a box for snacks on the table. You must give these to the employees. It's completely empty. I can feel Maya's eyes burning to the back of my neck. Just buy the poor girl some crackers! I was wondering if I could ask you about Mr. Hammer. Yes? On the day of the murder, he went to Studio 2. Huh? I thought he went to Studio 1? He stole its Steel Samurai costume too! What? Why would Mr. Hammer do something like that? Oh. I guess the rumor must be true then. Are we finally gonna get to know what these rumors are about? All these whisper going on in the Discord DMs that I've not been privy to? And I'm finally gonna get the 12-page Google Doc? Yeah, Miss Vasquez, that producer, had some kind of hold on Hammer. She had some dirt on him. He'd do anything she said, apparently. Some dirt? That's rather rude of her. She shouldn't throw dirt at people. That requires washing clothes afterwards. Have ever tried cleaning earth off of a white dress shirt? Absolute nightmare. Ah! What dirt? Dirt. You know, that stuff. Oh no, she was threatening to out him on Twitter.com. I don't know what dirt means. About 5 years ago, they were filming a movie starring Mr. Hammer. They were using the new studio, Studio 2. Some sort of accident happened during filming, and after that, they never used Studio 2 again. They left the film set the way it was too.
The film set? Is that trailer part of the film set then?
What do you mean, the last two samurai? I know it's a shock, but nothing can be done to save it now. Whoever really did kill Mr. Hammer also signed the Steel Samurai's death warrant. No! No! Also, I hear that Global Studios is going to change its programming. Is Global Studios even going to survive this? I mean, two of its main stars are dead, after all. And either the producer or the director are gonna be found guilty very soon. They're not going to make kids' shows anymore. What? Why? I don't know. It's sad, but that's what Global Studios decided. From now on, they're only gonna do greedy reboots of old samurai properties. You remember Samurai Summer? This time, it's gonna be Samurai Winter. The lone man with his katana, trudging down feudal Japan, his feet crushing the snow and his katana dragging behind him, leaving a trail. A trail that is red. This 2022 on a theater close to you. Assuming the pandemic is over by then. Or aren't they going to make good shows anymore? The studio bigwigs don't want the Steel Samurai around anymore. They want to forget all this ever happened. They want it quiet, you understand? How can they just do that? What about the kids who love the Steel Samurai? Like me! Yeah, I get that feeling. I get that same feeling when they cancel cartoons I like. I am the kid at heart. Come on. It's okay. I'm sure the kids will be fine. They'll find a new hero to follow. No, that can't be true. The program just ends. They'll be heartbroken. For sure. Nick, say something. Yeah. I think evidence rather than words is called for here. Here, take a look at this. Take that! And this is? The fan collected all of these photographs. The kids love the Steel Samurai. The show shouldn't be cancelled just so some adults can save face. Oh yes, and I'm sure telling that to a lowly assistant will do much. I would think you would understand that better than anyone. You're right. Okay, but what can I do? Well, for starters, you can tell me something. Tell me what it is that Global Studios is so intent on hiding. Tell me about this accident 5 years ago. Okay. Could you tell us what happened 5 years ago? Well, I can tell you what I've heard. Apparently 5 years ago, someone died. And it was Hammer's fault. Whoa, what? What? Looks like this hammer was used to nail the final nail in someone's coffin, huh? Someone died? It was an accident, of course. Anyway, the producer, Miss Vasquez, managed to hush it up. And that's the dirt she had on Mr. Hammer? And that's why Mr. Hammer would do anything Miss Vasquez asked him to do. But it was an accident, right? Why didn't they just make it public? Well, you know Mr. Hammer was a big star back then. They were afraid about what would happen to his career if word got out. I see. I mean, not that it did too much good for his career. Apparently, he just fell the fuck down the steps of, career glory? Eh? I see. You know who knows more about this? Miss Oldbeck. She was here at the studios back then, you know. Thanks. We'll try asking her. If she'll talk. Alright. It's time to go, and have this cat finally get out of, the bag. In a way. What? You're still slinking around? If you like the place so much, why don't you take over for me? The old windbag doesn't look so good. Everybody's doing the darnest to forget Hammer. Who do they think made Global Studios what it is today? Hammer! It's all due to Hammer! She's starting to froth with the mouth, Nick. Maybe we should keep a safe distance? Yes, time to social distance. We don't want to catch whatever old bag has going on. I wanted to ask you about 5 years ago. Who told? Who did you hear that from? Huh? Nichols! Nichols? Nichols. Nick? Penny Nichols. That is the system we talked to. Nichols, Nick, worth a nickel. We will nick this information off of her. Don't be a prick, or else she will sick herself on us. They'll use their lawyerly tricks. Is there anything else that I can rhyme and make this joke keep going on? She will chase us all the way down to the ocean, Pacific. Oh, right. Anyway, we heard about the accident. It was during filming with Jack Hammer. He killed them, didn't he? Whippersnappers! Tracking up dirt on someone's past like that, and they're recently departed, no less! I suppose you think this is fun? No! I'm just doing my job to protect Mr. Powers! And you kinda Hammer stole Powers' costume! You sent me to believe that rubbish! Or do you have some kind of proof? Proof that Hammer stole Powers' costume? She's sick of Nick using the trick, but she's just jealous because she's not thick. It gives her a kick. Nice. I'm sorry, Miss Oldback, but I do have proof. I can prove that Mr. Hammer stole Mr. Powers' costume. I guess it could be either of these. Take that! Here's my proof. What? What's a little anti-bottle supposed to prove? It's a bottle of sleeping pills. It's a bottle of sleeping pills with Mr. Hammer's fingerprints on it. What does that prove? I'm sure old Hammer had some sleepless nights. The poor man. Let's prove that he used those pills on Powers. Take that. Mr. Powers ate a T-bone steak for lunch, correct? Well, yes. So, we don't have a rhyme ready for nothing. Maybe I should get one of these two. I don't think I can do like 6 rhymes in a row too easily, but I can dish out a couple of verses. Let's see. My name is Koi.sis, but if you insist, instead you can call me yours. And this stream, come in here what for? To listen to my voice, my pose. I'm gonna show you a good time with this rhyme, and you give me a subscription with Amazon Prime. Ah! Okay, that was shit. This is a plate that he used to eat that steak. There are traces of sleeping pill powder on the plate. Yeah, old Aga has to face reality. She has to smell the flowers. I see. Poor Hammer. You did wrong, Hammer. Rest your soul. Miss Oldback? Okay, you win. I'll talk. I'm tired, see? Tired of holding it all in. Miss Oldback. You're right. 5 years ago, there was an accident. A fatal accident. What's worse, a paparazzi took a photo of it. That photo, well, it caused quite a stir. And guess who made it all better? Vasquez. She has ties to the mafia. She silenced that paparazzi. Oh, I don't wanna know how she silenced the paparazzi then. Oh boy. That was the beginning. After that, she became a force to be reckoned with here at the studio. I see. But you have to understand, poor old Hammer never meant any harm to anyone. Miss Oldback. Hold on a minute. Poor Miss Oldback. Here, take this. A photograph? Wait a second! This is a picture. Is this a trailer in Studio 2? Hammer was supposed to fight with a bad guy on the top of those stairs. There. He pushed the other actor, and the man fell onto the flower box fence. Yeah, the dirt that we're digging up was from the flower box, apparently. Look at his photograph. It always makes me die. But how did you get this? It was a long time ago. I don't feel much like talking about it. I understand. Oh boy! Oh, that ain't a big revelation! October 19th, Studio 1 entrance. Think back, Nick, to the day of the murder. Mr. Hammer put on the Steel Samurai costume. Then, he left from here to go to Studio 2?
Right.
But why? I wonder if someone called him. Like the director? Or the producer? Actually, let me go real quick over to the employee area. I want to see if Penny will react to the picture. Detective Gumshoe must have left by now.
He's probably thinking about what to do in tomorrow's trial.
And that Edgeworth is pretty angry with him. Well, yes, he did miss some very important evidence. The assistant must have gone off somewhere. That stuff about Mr. Hammer must have come as a shock to her. Well, I guess I'm not getting that reaction. Oh, well. It seems pretty negligent for them to have a spike fence around the part of the studio and have a fight scene on the stairs above it. I'm also wondering what kind of samurai movie film scene you could get filming on a trailer like that. I mean, look at that. Doesn't look very feudal Japan to you, does it? October 19th, Studio 2 entrance. Hey, Nick. It's Miss Vasquez. Hello? Hello? Hello?
Maya! You should at least try to be polite.
She's got the patience of a tiny chihuahua. We'll fix it in post. No, Hammer, that's not what we meant by post! I will never look at these fences the same way again. Especially the bent ones. I'm watching the clouds. That's all she had to say, apparently. And she's staring up at a poor old Hammer in heaven. Oh, God bless old Jack. Excuse me? Mr. Hammer came here on the day of the murder and... Shh. Perhaps you didn't hear me. I'm watching the clouds. I'm not interested in talking to you. Do something, Nick! She's really ticking me off.
Oh dear.
Mr. Powers wasn't the killer. You don't have to cancel the Steel Samurai.
I think I'm tired of the Steel Samurai.
You did it! Nick! She did it! She's a killer! My Fey blood speaks to me. I know it! I know it!
Oh dear. I was wondering if you could tell me about Mr. Manella?
You must talk about that man. Perhaps you could talk about it in the trailer. By yourselves.
Oh dear.
A light fan for moving stuff and equipment. They've kept it in pretty good shape. Yeah. We've already read this.
This is where Salmonella and D. Vasquez ate. There's nothing left on the plates.
Hey, so they ate T-bone steaks too.
Something wrong?
I don't know. I'm getting this funny feeling. Something about this just feels odd, you know? Can't say that I do. An incinerator. Apparently they just put this one in. It's already covered in soot. They must not clean it much. There are some flowers here. Wow, so pretty! They're taking good care of these. Don't get too close. That fence looks dangerous. Yeah, that fence does look very dangerous, particularly with the knowledge we possess. And speaking of, how can I present this photograph to you, lady? Do you have anything to say? She's not even looking. Where? What? Where did you get that? Well, old bag. Old. She needs a security lady, Miss Oldback, Nick. Right. Anyway, Miss Vasquez, you hid this incident from the press, didn't you? And you used it to control Mr. Hammer. The wind. Oh? It's gotten stronger, don't you think? The wind. Your conversation interests me. Let's talk about it more. Inside the trailer. Nick? She went inside the trailer. I don't like where this is going. Also, beautiful people, I am thankful for your attention. So please, give me but a moment, for I must BRB. not muted, I was just fucking around. I've been wanting to do this bit for a couple of days now. There's literally no point to it, I'm just being a little shit. Hi everyone, I'm back. I'm sorry. I had too much oil. Had to do a quick oil change. Oops. You came. Well then, what was that you were talking about? Why is she so eager to talk all of a sudden? Miss Vasquez, you were using that accident. You were blackmailing Mr. Hammer so you could control him, weren't you? That's why he was doing kids shows for petty change. Oh my god, there's a lot of redeems! Okay, first. I just emptied the oil. Might as well start filling it back up. So, Lemma. Lovely Lemma. I'm very happy to have you here, right? Meow. And... and for Frosty. So, I'm a blackmailer now. Well, that's what it was, wasn't it? I mean, sure, it was an accident, but you used it to drag Mr. Hammer down from his rightful place as a star. Oh? I haven't pulled anyone down from anywhere. Mr. Hammer's career went sour of its own accord. But you were the cause! You pressured him, and the thing was just an accident. Excuse me. What is this all about? You keep saying accident. Accident. How are you so sure? What do you mean? Must I spell everything out for you? Think, what would it be if it wasn't an accident? No. No way. You mean Mr. Hammer did it on purpose? That is what I mean. Where's the proof? Can you prove it? Oh, I see what become the judge now. Just think. They have let me run his life for 5 years over a mere accident. And I ran him hard, believe you me. But the security lady said it was an accident! Oh, well, she was a big fan of Hammer's, you see. She jumped on the reporter who brought that photo into the studio. She wrenched it out of his hands, she did. Gave him a few bruises as well. I guess this is truly the steak case. We've risen the stakes, we've eaten steaks, and we've impaled a poor man with what arguably could be considered a steak. And right now, the stakeholders are very much not happy with the way things are going at Global Studios. So, that's why she had the photo. Good to see that Olabag has been wrangling people since, when is this game meant to take place again? 2017, I think? Chat, tell me. I'm half sure it was 2017. She's an old fool. Of course, all the reporter would need is negatives. He could have made a copy, but he didn't. The only copy of that photo is the one you hold. Give it to me. Now. What? This is valuable evidence! Boys? Oh, here's the mafia! I didn't know that we had strolled right into Mafia Town. And these men do not look like they are here for happy business. I mean, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe they're just here to give us foot massages.
Who are they?
Professionals. They're good at erasing various things. What do you think? Would you like to be erased?
What?
The trial ends tomorrow? How unfortunate. It's a shame you have to miss it. They're about to take us to play pachinko! We're about to go to the karaoke with them.
Tell me why. Why do you want this photograph so badly?
This is Mr. Hammer's dirt.
No? Why should Divaskis care about it at all?
I'm sure you have plenty of time to think about that, where you're going. So long, friends. Boys, erase away. No! Wait, are we gonna be thrown into the sea? Is this our bad ending?
Hold it right there! I heard everything, pal! Divaskis! You're coming down to the precinct with me! Now!
Whoa! My man standing up against 4 Mafia types! Wow! Gumshoe! Brave. We stand a brave guy. Shame that he had to be a cop, but... Not bad. Very well. It appears this contest will be decided tomorrow then, in court. I'll be looking forward to it. Wait, is that the end of the investigation?
Hey! You okay, pal?
Gumshoe realized they were all just inflatable dummies. Yes, he is very smart. He noticed that they were the same brand of inflatable dummies as the warden in the detention center.
Sorry I was a little late with my entrance. I don't get many chances to practice that sort of thing.
Detective Gumshoe? Thank you, thank you, thank you! I was really scared.
Huh? I mentioned it, pal. Just doing my job.
Detective Gumshoe?
Sorry, just... I've wanted to say the line ever since I became a detective.
It's adorable.
Okay, I got one more job to do today. I'm sure we'll run into each other again soon.
Well, Nick, it looks like we're getting close to the bottom of this.
And who's at the bottom?
Divaskis. To be continued. Whoa, that's really it! That was very quick, holy smokes! I wasn't sure if we would be able to get to the end of this tonight, but looks like it might. Dandy, no, Cody is the bottom. Stupid brain. It's okay. Not everyone can be as smart as I am, running on the latest CPUs. On the cores? I might as well be in an Apple collection, that's how many cores I've got. Cody's always bottom. Oh, go eat one of those apples. I'm not. Not that much, anyway. Shut up. October 20th, 10 a.m. District Court, courtroom number 4. Did Cody give you the hat pass I told him to give you? Oh, I forgot. Yeah, even Ty told me to give you some pats, Kylie. because they were complimenting your string from yesterday. And you do that later.
Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Will Powers. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Today will be the final day of this trial. I hope both the prosecution and the defense will be able to present decisive evidence. Very well, Mr. Edgeworth. Your opening statement. In yesterday's session, the defense presented us with a new theory for this case. He claims that the scene of the crime was, in fact, Studio 2. Today, I will call on people present in the Studio 2 trailer that day. For their testimonies, the truth will become clear. Very well. Edgeworth seems a bit on edge today.
I mean, this case is basically lost to him. Even if we can prove that someone was guilty, there's literally no way that it could have been Powers. We established that it was Hammer who went through, and no other pictures were taken, only one of Cody. So...
You may call your first witness, Mr. Edgeworth. The prosecution called Ms. D. Vasquez to the stand. Ms. D. Vasquez is a producer who was present in the Studio 2 trailer that day.
It's time to get to the meat of this. Wait, no. I mean, another bottom. Shut up!
Will the witness state her name and occupation?
Vasquez. I am a producer for Global Studios. I'm not sure that you're allowed to smoke inside a courtroom, lady. But I guess no one has a trouble with that, okay. That's a problem, not a trouble.
On the day of the murder, you were in the trailer in Studio 2.
As everyone here knows, yes? I'm Sleepy BP, my head off for now. I'm not. Oh, enjoy your charging, lovely. And until I see you later. Thank you for stopping by. Thank you, everyone is here. I totally missed this. I got a follow earlier from Turkish Shell Duck Gamer. I'm sorry. So I'm listening directly to the Switch's audio because I was having some audio desync stuff otherwise. And what this means is that I don't hear the alerts when they come. Anyway, if you're still there, thank you for the follow. I dislike needless banter. If you must pontificate, do it when I'm not here.
Very well, Ms. Vasquez. Please give the court your testimony concerning the day of the murder.
Nick! I know she did it! Make her pay!
Right! If she's guilty, I'll catch her with her pants down. So to speak.
The day of the murder. I entered the trailer, a little before noon. The meeting began at 12 sharp. It ended at 4. There was to be a rehearsal afterwards, so we went to Studio 1. I was fatigued, so I had Saul take me. At 2:30, we took a 15-minute break in the meeting. Saul and I take T-bone steaks on the table in front of the trailer. We found Hammer's body later, when we all went to Studio 1. That's all.
I have a question about one part of your testimony. You were fatigued, so you had Saul take you?
The van. There's a van at Studio 2. I had him take me in that. I thought it might be risky to walk. What with that monkey's head toppling over?
I see. Very well. Mr. Wright, your cross-examination.
This is the final battle, Nick. Let's do it. The day of the murder. The day of the murder. the trailer a little before noon.
Hold it! Did no one leave during the meeting?
No one.
Come on. Let's talk a bit more about that. Objection!
No, let me do that with a bit more strength.
Objection! The witness did not come here to engage in idle conversation. Stop interrupting the testimony.
The same could be said to you, Mr. Edgeworth. Wow, this guy is firing shots everywhere right now. And please stop banging on your little desk. It hurts my ears.
Ugh.
It's funny to think that Edgeworth was at the fucking top of the world as Arcasu because now he's been dragged down to the same dirt as the one that has been used against Hammer, pretty much.
Hold it! And when exactly was that?
I've forgotten.
Maybe you could try remembering?
No.
The meeting ended at 4, and the rehearsal was scheduled for 5 o'clock. I would think it was between those times. You would think? Come on, all you did was state the obvious, Edgeworth! Hold it! Hold on! You had Salt take you? What does that mean?
It means what I just said. I had Salt take me in the studio too, then.
Oh, right. Hold it! And what were you doing during that time?
Don't hit your desk. It irritates me.
Yeah, Mr. Right. Oops.
It was a 15-minute break.
What do you mean? What's a car? What is driving?
Yes, exactly. The only thing that Phoenix knows are bikes.
Do you have someone who can verify this?
So,
No, I mean, someone else?
one person is enough.
If she committed murder during that break, she wouldn't have had time to eat a T-bone steak. If I had some evidence that proves she didn't eat that steak.
Well, Nick, find anything?
I kind of wish it said a little more.
It's hard. I think she's pretty used to being the boss. But I'm sure you'll find some kind of contradiction in what she said. Somewhere. I entered the trailer before noon. The meeting began at 12 and it ended at 4. Okay, no contradictions here. There was to be rehearsal afterwards, so we went to Studio 1. I was fatigued, so I had Salt take me. Took a 15-minute break in the meeting. Salt and I ate T-bone steaks on the table in front of the trailer. I'm struggling to find a contradiction here. Let's go back to the start. Did I press this one?
And when exactly was that?
Oh yeah, we did. I already been through that. Okay, I think this is a contradiction. What am I missing here? Also, let me save the game. Wait, no, yes, I do want to override it. Thank you very much. Ah! tiny bit out of ideas, so I'm just gonna present these. Objection! Ha! As I thought. It seems a lot of this is predicated on the fact that people couldn't apparently eat a steak in 15 minutes, and I just sitting here like, bruh, I could eat one in 5. What the fuck you're going on about? Ha! As I thought. You claim you ate a T-bone steak. But I say you did not.
What's this now? Is it right?
Look at this.
It's a plate?
This plate was on the table in the employee area. Oh, it could also maybe be the fact that there were no bones on the plates in the Studio 2 area. I mean, I guess that means they could have just cleaned it themselves somehow, but I don't know. As you can see, a large bone has been left behind.
It's alright. Need I remind you, it was a T-bone steak?
Oh, I guess that's the point, because like if they were eating T-bone steaks, then bones would have been left behind. I guess that's why they kept hammering on this one. Ha, hammering. Exactly my point. Remember, if you will, Miss Vasquez and Mr. Manella ate at a table outside the trailer. Yep, there were no bones left on the plates. The plates were bare! Miss Vasquez, tell me, how can a person eat a T-bone steak and not leave the bone? I think I know how. You ate the bone too! This is absolutely not it, but I kind of want to pick it just for fun. Should I do it, chat? Should I do it? I will await your answer. I'll just vibe here while being petted. Studio 2 wasn't known to be a crime scene until now, so they cleaned the plates and threw the bones out. Yeah, that's also very possible. I'm just gonna go with the proper answer. You didn't eat any steak during that break. I am rhyming like a phoenix rhyme. You took your steak and threw it somewhere, like that incinerator.
I see. Then, what was Miss Vasquez doing during her break?
Isn't it obvious, Your Honor?
She was meeting with the Steel Samurai. Order. Are you saying?
Yes, Your Honor. As Miss Vasquez left the trailer to eat her steak, she ran into the Steel Samurai, and then you did it. You killed him with your own hands.
Mr. Wright.
Also, I had to say, I fucking love her outfit. I don't think I've said it before. I don't know, there's just something about those semi-transparent layers and the hood and the skirt. Oh god, it's just so fucking nice.
Isn't that a little presumptuous? Objection! What kind of stunt are you trying to pull, right?
Let him claim what he wants. You say I did it?
Yes.
Fascinating. And he was worrying that today would be as boring as all the rest. Very well. Let us have a battle of wits, you and I.
Any day, Vasquez.
Good luck, Nick. Let's see. What was that murder weapon again? Oh yes. The samurai spear.
Yes?
I am, as you can see, a woman of petite stature. How could it possibly use that heavy spear as a weapon? Well, let's go off of the assumption that she could not. Then maybe she couldn't. But how would she have killed him otherwise? Maybe with the fence. I think you would have a great deal of difficulty using that as a weapon. Pretty much anyone would. You see? Yes. However, that has no bearing on this case. Meaning? The samurai spear was not the murder weapon. What?
What's the meaning of this? The spear was found lying next to the victim's body.
I have proof, Your Honor. I can prove that the samurai spear was not used as a murder weapon. I'm gonna see what it is it? It's time to reveal the dirty truth to the world. Take that! Take that!
Wrong, Mr. White. But I haven't said anything yet. I know you well enough by now to know that you're going to present the wrong evidence.
I can sense it too, with my fey blood. Okay, so I picked the wrong evidence. Enough with all the sensing. Right, okay. Here's the real evidence, Your Honor. I can prove that the samurai spear was not used as a murder weapon. I mean, maybe the fact that it has no blood in it? Maybe that could be it? I present my proof. The so-called murder weapon.
But that is the murder weapon.
Not so fast. Remember that this spear broke during the morning action scene run-through? But someone fixed the spear. It was a security lady. She fixed it with duct tape. Now tell me, how is it possible for someone to stab a man who's wearing a thick costume with this? Through the chest!
Order! Order! Mr. Wright, what are you driving at? Think about with your...
Silence! I'm the one testifying here, and I will be heard. Are you quite sane? Are you even aware of what you're saying? If the samurai spear was not a murder weapon, then pray tell, what was? How was Hammer killed?
Well, Mr. Wright, can you tell us what weapon was used to kill Mr. Hammer?
Would I make a claim like that if I couldn't tell you what the weapon was? You absolutely would!
I'm afraid your confidence can sometimes be unfounded, Mr. Wright. Very well, let's see this murder weapon then.
Okay, I guess yet again I was a tiny bit too far ahead of the game. Take that! Look at this photograph! Does it make you laugh?
What is this? What? This jackhammer is standing at the top of the stairs! Order! Order! If I can't have order, this trial will be suspended! Mr. Wright, what is this all about?
This photograph is from 5 years ago. There was an unfortunate accident at Global Studios. This is a photo of that very accident. Not a word of this was leaked to the outside. It was a close-kept secret at the studios.
What does this have to do with the current case?
Mr. Edgeworth, you still can't see it? See the fallen man in this photo? See how the fence post piercing through the chest?
What? Are you saying?
Yes. What happened 5 years ago has happened again!
Mr. Wright, continue.
It's 2:30 p.m. on the day of the murder. Miss D. Vasquez meets Jack Hammer outside a Studio 2 trailer. Then, she did it. She pushed Mr. Hammer off the stairs onto the fence. Just like Mr. Hammer had himself done 5 years ago. But whether she did it on purpose or by accident, I cannot say. Oh! Oh! Oh, yeah! Look at that! Truth unfolding in front of us.
In other words, the victim, Mr. Hammer, he died in the same way that he caused another man to die. 5 years ago!
Precisely! Precisely. Ironic, isn't it? Very creative, Mr. Wright. I could use a man like you on my script writing stuff. You deny that what I say is true? Mr. Wright, let's say, for the sake of argument, that Hammer died at the trailer as you say. Yet, the body was found at Studio 1, was it not? And in the evil magistrate's costume, no less. Are you then claiming that I carried the body to Studio 1 and returned to the trailer on the space of a 15-minute break? How could I have disposed of the body?
The break in the meeting at the trailer lasted 15 minutes, from 2:30 to 2:45. Could Jack Hammer have been pushed off the stairs to his death, then carried to Studio 1, and placed inside his costume? There wasn't enough time. Indeed. Well, Mr. Wright, how could you have dealt with the body?
She had another way. What if she had another way to carry the body, other than with her own hands? For instance? Actually, for that matter, there was no need for her to do the deed in 15 minutes. And there was a way for you to carry that body. Interesting. Let's hear it then.
Mr. Wright, please show us how she carried the body.
Oh! You shouldn't have talked to us about the van. I think you did make a mistake! Oh! I ain't going to drive my van right into your heart to destroy it! Miss Vasquez, you carried the body to Studio 1. And you used the studio van to do it. Recall your testimony. There was to be rehearsal afterwards, so we went to Studio 1. I was fatigued, so I had Saul take me. There was a van there, right? I had Saul drive me. You used the van to carry the body to Studio 1. Then, before everyone else got there, you put the body into the magistrate costume.
Objection! Hold on, Right? Don't forget, it was Sal Manella that drove the van. Are you suggesting that Mr. Manella was a conspirator?
Of course he wasn't.
Ha! So, without Mr. Manella noticing anything, she put the body in the van, then managed to put the body into the costume? Are you seriously suggesting that it's possible?
Of course I'm not serious. I was kidding, to lighten up the proceedings.
Lying? You can't lighten up a murder! Mr. Wright, the court requests you refrain from making claims in jest.
Yes, Your Honor. Of course, Salmonella has to have been a conspirator. Yeah, now that I think about it, it makes sense. Sorry for the stupidity. But yeah, no, it makes absolute sense. Because if she lied about the lunch, then Saul has to have lied about it as well. The body had to be placed in the van and put into the costume. There's no way Ms. Vasquez could have done that alone. Also, don't forget that they had disposed of the Steel Samurai costume. They had to, because it was covered in Mr. Hammer's blood. They probably burned it in that small incinerator.
Well, Miss Vasquez, shall I continue?
No need. You're smarter than you look, Mr. Wright. I lose. You win. It was fun.
I win?
Is that it?
So, what happens next? Don't, me? Don't you have anything to say?
What would you like me to say?
Huh? I lost? Something like that.
I just said that.
Wait, so you mean the Vasquez? So, it was you? You killed Jackhammer!
Who can say?
Huh?
Are you sure I did? Mr. Wright, we just engaged in a battle of wits, and the result of that battle, you proved the possibility that I murdered Hammer.
Right.
But that is only a possibility. Proof is another thing altogether. You lack the size of proof, Mr. Wright.
What? What? Order! Mr. Edgeworth, your thoughts? Of course. It's as the witness says. Sir, it does seem very likely she did it, but, there's no proof. Edgeworth isn't sure.
Well, I came here as a witness today. If you've no more questions, I will be leaving.
Ugh! What do I do now?
Can I get her to testify again? Now let's trust our guts.
Miss Vasquez, you did it!
It wasn't a question.
Did you do it?
No.
Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor. I'm not sure that question helped this court get any closer to a verdict. What do I do now? I'd like you to testify again. Testify again?
Know when to give up, Mr. Wright. Think about it. Even if I were to testify again, what's the point? Yeah, that's exactly why I didn't pick this one the first time around. Because I didn't see the point to it. I can only say what I said before. The truth, Mr. Wright. I've already said all there is to say. What would happen if I said it again? This is the definition of insanity. It's testifying the same thing over and over, expecting to find a contradiction. You'd ask the same questions, get the same answers. A waste of time.
Damn! You've come so far, only to fail.
I just gonna call this a failure.
As it seems there are no further questions, I would like to end the cross-examination of the witness, Ms. Vasquez. Objection! Yes, Mr. Edgeworth? I was hoping to come up with a question while there was objection, Your Honor. I didn't. I see. Very well.
Thanks for trying, at least.
Objection! Your Honor! I request that you must testify again.
You are the prosecutor, are you not? Why are you badgering me? I'm your witness.
I just want to hear a testimony again. I just want to hear testimony again.
Does this make any sense to you, Your Honor? I don't see that we have anything to gain by repeating the last several minutes.
Mr. Ashworth, I too see a little point in making Miss Vasquez repeat herself. What exactly do you want her to testify about? Well, yes, indeed, verily, I say, ergo, I want to hear about what happened after they found the body. After they found the body? Very well. The witness will testify to the court concerning this matter.
Ashworth out here making a fool of himself to actually get the truth? The truth! Wow! Character development happening live in front of us! What is this? Whoa! Go, edgy boy! I'm starting to like you more. Nick! Why did Ashworth... Who knows? Probably realized she did it too. But... Wasn't he the one that said he always gets a guilty verdict? After all that...
Edgeworth.
After finding the body... Edgeworth getting the fruit. That's for after... Look, it's gonna be a while until Edgeworth can get Phoenix fruit, okay? Just a moment. Wait a second. There you go. I was with Sal and Oldbag, the security lady, when we found the body. The assistant was there too. Only Powers was absent. I immediately called the police. Then Powers showed up. The security lady, Oldbag, was quite agitated, pointing at Powers, saying he did it. I asked to be left out of the proceedings. I went back to the trailer to get my script and direction notes. Then I went home. Which is not what you will be doing today, because we are taking our fucking ass to prison!
I see no issues raised by this testimony. Mr. Wright, your cross-examination.
Okay, Nick, we're close. Real close. She may be acting tough now, but if you put her on the spot, she's sure to falter. Find the key you need. Find the key you need and twist the truth out of her, Nick.
Right.
This is it, gamers.
Hold it! What time was that?
We were to meet at 5 o'clock for the rehearsal. So I'd say it was then.
When exactly did you and Mr. Manella arrive at the studio?
About 10 minutes before. I wasn't stuffing any bodies into costumes, mind you. I think pressing harder won't do anything here. I better leave this one be. I'm sure she'd see through anything I had to throw at her anyway.
Hold it! Mr. Powers was taking a nap, correct?
So he says.
Did no one go to call him?
Remember
what?
there was a dead body lying in front of us. Yet you expect me to be calm.
You certainly seemed calm enough when I accused you of murder! I'll hold off. Should just blow off anything I had to say anyway. Hold it! What was everyone else doing at that time?
No one said a thing. It was silent. Completely silent. So we stood there until Powers finally arrived on the scene. Sorry I'm late. Then silence. Dead silence.
Very dead silence.
Silence. Hey, Nick. Why's everyone so quiet? someone should do something to lighten things up. Hold it! Hold back. The security lady. Why did the security lady think Powers had done it? She said because she saw him going toward the studio. Right. The Steel Samurai. Did the detective arrest Mr. Powers based solely on the security lady's word? Perhaps not. She seems to have also given the detective that photograph. Of course, I heard all this after the fact. That photograph, meaning the one taken by the security camera. She's not known for exhibiting the best sense of judgment when it comes to Hammer. I don't think there's anything there I can use. Hold it! Script in your direction notes? Yes, they're quite valuable. It wouldn't do to have them stolen. No, I guess not. Wait a second. Yeah, weren't those in the director's chair the other day and she was looking for them? I thought you came to Studio 1 for a rehearsal. Why didn't you bring your script and notes? Wait, no, she wanted it for the new episode? Well, I was under the impression that we wouldn't be able to rehearse anything. Why? There was a murder, after all. Who could think of rehearsing after that? Oh, yeah, I guess.
Very well. Miss Vasquez, please continue. Objection! Your Honor! I have an objection to the witness's last statement. Huh? Think! Miss Vasquez said she didn't bring the script because there wouldn't be a rehearsal.
Yeah, I mean, there was gonna be a rehearsal and she could have only seen the body after she arrived, so...
Don't you see what that means? She would have had to know about the murder before going to Studio 1. Order! Order! Mr. Atworth, what you have just said is a reasonable observation. However, I find it hard to understand why the prosecution would make such a move. Or are you thinking of a career change to defense, maybe?
I appreciate the concern, Your Honor.
I will stand by my statement, however, regardless of how the court sees my role here. Now, Miss Vasquez, do you have an explanation? I can't believe Atworth is helping me.
So the prosecution is in cahoots with the defense. What kind of court is this? An Australian court. We have a lot of kangaroos here, if you get what I mean. No matter. I think you misunderstood me. I had a perfectly good reason to believe there would be no rehearsal. Oh, she's gonna bring up Powers' broken ankle, isn't she?
Very well. The witness will change her testimony to reflect this reason.
I knew that Hannah was injured and couldn't do any action scenes, so I left them behind. Wait, but she wasn't at the run-through that morning. Only Manila and Oldback were. Hold it!
How did you know about the injury?
How did I know? Sal. He told me.
Sal, the director.
You have to find something to pack this on her here. Not everything we've done till now will have been wasted. I believe in you, Nick. Go get him. Okay, something about this is very much fishy. But how do I prove that this is fishy? Wait a second. I knew that Hammer was injured. Wait, no, it was Powers who was injured. What the fuck is she talking about? How did I not notice that up? notice that. Wow, amazing. Okay, I guess this is my one. Objection! You knew that Hammer was injured? Yeah, it was very much not Hammer. Yeah. Don't you think that's a little funny? I mean, it was a Steel Samurai who was injured. It was real powers! What?
Mr. Wright, explain yourself.
Yes, Mr. Hammer is dragging his leg in this photo. But that's because he was pretending to be Mr. Powers. Pretending? One person was injured in the run through that morning. That person was Mr. Powers, not Mr. Hammer. Now, why did you think it was Mr. Hammer who was injured? I already said it was Sal who told me. That's right. He must have gotten it wrong. I think not. Mr. Manella was at the run-through that morning. He would have known it was Mr. Powers who was injured. He saw it happen. Why would he tell you the wrong person? Miss Vasquez. Actually, you didn't hear anything from Mr. Manella. You saw Mr. Hammer lipping with your own eyes!
Yes, but wasn't it Mr. Powers who was injured?
Yes, but remember, Mr. Hammer was dragging his leg too. He was pretending to be Mr. Powers.
Oh!
And when was he doing this?
Well, it would have to have been after he put on the Steel Samurai costume and went to Sumitu, where he was murdered.
Exactly. Miss Vasquez, you met him, didn't you? You saw the Steel Samurai limping. And Mr. Hammer was in that Steel Samurai suit. That's why you were confused. That's why you thought it was Mr. Hammer who had been injured that morning. Ah! There we go! Pack it up! We're going home after this one.
Order! Order! I will have order!
Witness!
Can you refute this claim?
Yeah, let's you sneak out of this one, Vasquez. Very well. I have a question for you. Why are the real killers always so persistent? Because they don't want to go to jail? That's why they frame people in the first place? If they just threw their hands up and gave up, that would be rather sad. Kind of like me when I'm playing Among Us, and then the moment someone accuses me of being imposter, I'm like, yeah, sorry, I got nothing. I'm really not good at lying. Why in the world would I want Mr. Hammer dead? Yes, he'd fallen on hard times, but he was the star. I had nothing to gain from his death. Nothing.
Yes, you would need a motive. Why would you have killed the victim? Is there a reason? It is unclear to this court. Does the defense have anything to say on the matter? In other words, can you prove she had a motive?
Oh, we didn't need a motive for Powers. What do we need a motive for her? I mean, the closest thing I can guess is that it has to do with the blackmail.
Okay, I have proof and I'll show it to you.
I present the court evidence as to Miss Vasquez's motive in this murder. This is my proof.
This is the photo from before?
Yeah, he was about to confront her because of all the blackmail, I guess. This photo reveals the motive in this murder. I'm right, aren't I, Miss Vasquez? Five years ago, Mr. Hammer was at the height of his fame. Yes, the height of his fame is equivalent to about one flight of trailer stairs. With DeVosque's help, a terrible accident was swept under the carpet. Ladies and gentlemen, the case currently up for trial. It began on that day, 5 years ago. Ironically enough, that accident precipitated Mr. Hammer's fall. His fall from stardom. His skewed weighed him down, no doubt. However, you, DeVosquez, used Mr. Hammer. You made him work for you for petty change. Bringing us to the present day, and Mr. Hammer's last role as an evil magistrate. Yes, undoubtedly, it was a constant source of shame for the ex-star.
One moment, Mr. Wright.
I should go to bed, but I need to watch Cody because he's cute. Ah! Well, don't go to sleep too late. But that said, the case should be done relatively soon. We're very much at the end here.
We're talking about motives here, yet you have only talked about Mr. Hammer. It almost seems as if it was Mr. Hammer who had killed DeVosquez, not the other way around.
Yeah, I mean, we had talked about how it seemed like he was covering up for his own murder, but no. He was going to frame Powers for the murder of Vasquez. These people are fucking awful.
What motive would Miss Vasquez have?
Yes, that's right. According to what you say, I would have had no reason to kill Hammer. He was a good source of income for me. Yeah, either he was... Yeah, it's very likely that it's because he was threatening to either kill her or do something. And I never get rid of useful men. It's a policy of mine.
Mr. Wright, please explain Miss Vasquez's motive for murder.
She had no motive, Your Honor.
What's that now?
It was Mr. Hammer who was out for blood. All Miss Vasquez did was push him off the stairs, in self-defense.
What's that now?
It's simple. Mr. Hammer was intending to kill Miss Vasquez. Very evil magistrate of him to do so. Oh, give me a second, I need another sip. Sippy, sippy, sip, sippy, bop.
What? What?
Your Honor! Good music. Yes, it's a Steel Samurai TV king. Jack Hammer drugged Mr. Powers with sleeping pills. Jack Hammer snuck into the dressing room and stole the Steel Samurai costume. Jack Hammer wore the costume to fool the security lady into thinking he was Powers. Then Jack Hammer made his way to the trailer. And for what purpose, you ask? To kill DeVosquez, who had so cruelly taken advantage of him all those years. No more smoking inside of the courtroom. Thank God it didn't activate any fire alarms. You know, a couple of weeks ago I was making some burgers. Maya would be very proud of me. And I stopped. Then I came back to make another round. And I turned the frying pan on to heat up the oil and went away to do something else while I waited for that, because our oven heats up really slowly. But I did notice there was some stuff at the bottom and it started burning a bit, and then some smoke piled up, and suddenly my fire alarm was going beep, 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 beep. And that was very overwhelming. I'm the only one who beeps in this house. I hope you enjoyed that anecdote. So, you did do it, didn't you? Yes. I'm guilty. It was me. Someone call an ambulance! I mean, I don't know who's speaking. Maybe it could have been Vasquez, Manella, Penny, I don't know. There's blood everywhere! We're too late! Ah! Miss Vasquez! What happened here? Manuel fell from the... I guess this would be her then? Manuel fell from the trailer stairs. Manuel! Manuel! Miss Vasquez, please try to remain calm. No. No. How could this? It was an accident. Mr. Hammer was doing an action scene, and... No! Manuel! Manuel! Don't touch him! Miss Vasquez! No! No, oh wait, that would be her voice. No! Please. Please don't die. Please. Congratulations, Mr. Right. I lose. Again. Well, that was that.
Mr. Ashford, Mercy Vasquez?
No way.
Lobby, Your Honor.
As calm and
Collected as ever. I see. Mr. Wright.
Yes, Your Honor.
It appears you have brought about yet another miracle.
I thank you, Your Honor.
I think not, Your Honor. Willpower is innocent.
That it should be found so is only natural.
Not a miracle.
Oh, character development, I'm telling you! What happened with his whole attitude of like making every single defendant guilty? Gone! Whoosh! Blown away by the winds of love for his ex.
Yes, you're right. Very well. This court finds the defendant, Mr.
Willpowers, not guilty! Yahoo! Woo! We did it! Yahoo!
That is all. That is all. This court is adjourned.
Bum, 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 bum. October 20th, 1:12 p.m. District Court, defendant lobby number 3.
I don't know what to say. Thank you so much.
I'm just glad you're okay.
Yes, but it's sad. I know now that Mr. Hammer stole my costume. It's bad enough that he wanted to kill Miss Vasquez, but the thing that he tried to frame me for the murder, it makes me sad. Tell me why, Mr. Wright. Ain't nothing but a heartbreak.
Or was it heartache? I don't remember.
Huh? Tell me, why did Mr. Hammer want to blame me?
What could it show for that? I'm not sure, actually, what I could even present. Well, that's right. Well, this is what I think. Mr. Hammer wanted to put the blame on you because... Take that! It's because you were the Steel Samurai. Ha! Good. I wasn't fully sure that was gonna be it, but seems like it.
Because I was a Steel Samurai?
Mr. Hammer was a big star once, but he was reduced to acting in a kids' show. And as the villain to boot. The kids loved the Steel Samurai. And so, he hated you.
I think I understand. He could have just told me. I would have changed places with him any time.
I think you're missing the point. This is such a good Such a good man. Oh my god. Him and Gumshoe sitting up there together in the throne of the good boys.
Thank you. I'm just glad it's all over.
So am I. So am I. Congratulations, Double P. Wait, double UP. Pronounce things correctly, Cody.
Oh. Thanks to you, I'll be able to don the Steel Samurai outfit once more.
I don't think so.
I can't wait to get back into that sweaty costume, Ed.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Is something wrong?
No, of course not. Ah! Nick! Edgeworth! Front face and sprite! Front face and sprite! Woo!
Say something, right? I'm not good at small talk. Huh? What? Just lead talk. I can do this. That was too bad, Edgeworth! You don't waste any time gloating, do you? No, I really want to thank you.
Boss Case would have gotten away if you hadn't stepped in.
Pleased to meet you. I'm Powers. Edgeworth. I'm a big fan of your work, Mr. Powers.
Yes! Yes! He's a weeb! He watches the Steel Samurai! Ah!
Liar! Right. I must say, I didn't expect to meet you again after all these years.
Meet again?
However, in retrospect, it would have been better had we not met. Thanks to you, I unsettled with unnecessary feelings.
Gay! 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 Homosexual! Gay! Ha! Told you! The ship sails! Well, at least a tiny boat will be sailing soon. Automod! Stop flagging gay as a bad word! Come on!
Unnecessary feelings? Yes. Unease. And uncertainty. Aren't those kind of necessary? They only serve to get in my way. You listen to me, Phoenix, right? Don't ever show your face in front of me again.
I mean, it's not like we chose to be, it's not like we chose specifically this case because you are the prosecutor.
That's what I came here to tell you.
Okay then. Living by the edge part of his name, I see.
Mr. Wright? Was that guy your friend?
What? Friends? As if! They're rivals. Rivals! Right, Nick? Oh my gosh, they were rivals.
For now we are, I guess.
Huh? Why do I get the feeling I'm missing something? Come on, Nick. Tell me. What's the deal with you and Edgeworth?
And so, the curtain closed on another trial. I caused quite a stir by revealing that accident from 5 years ago. It was the talk of the town. Thankfully, Global Studios were taught its programming change. We went back to making kids shows again.
Nick! This is it! The new show starts today! You're gonna watch it with me, right?
I'll admit, I was kind of surprised. I didn't think they'd seriously go through with it.
You have to buy trading cards, Steve, okay? We need to sustain her TCG addiction. We have to trade with Cody and that assistant.
Fine, I'll do it.
Isn't it great that WP gets to play the lead again? I wonder if they'll show his real face this time.
I don't know. I don't think the world is ready for the real willpowers.
The end. I hope Phoenix actually receives some money for this one. A brand new episode has been added. Oh, let's appreciate this cover art. Save your progress up to this point. Yes. But we're going to be leaving this for the next stream. So, people, beautiful people, thank you for joining me tonight at the exciting conclusion of Turnabout Samurai. We've taken the mask off of that costume and showed everyone who the true killer was. So, thank you. Thank you very much. Wait a second. I just thought of something. Pink Princess was an idea that Saul thought up when he was talking to Maya, right? Which implies that Saul worked on the show. And I know for a fact that he makes a very tiny cameo in another game that takes place 3 years later. And my question is, what? He was a co-conspirator to murder. What? How did he walk away? Is it the deep pockets? Jeez. We have a reading for Nya, the last Nya of the evening. So, Nya objection. Nya objection, yes. I positively refuse your testimony. So, let me just look real quick if there is anyone for us to raid. Let's open Twitch. Wait, where do I go to? Here. Okay. Oh. Alright. We are going to be rating. Let's raid. Patty cake. Y'all be nice to her. And I will see you next on, well, Wednesday for my next stream, which is gonna be the 3D platform I started recently, or again on Sunday for more Ace Attorney. So, yeah, keep an eye out on my Twitter if you wanna be updated. Bye-bye!